By now you may have seen a reel going around that talks about the cost of sewing machines and fabric and, whatever happened to the good old days when women used to stitch scraps of fabric together to keep their families warm. Or my favorite, a roll of batting is $250 and it only makes 2 quilts. We should have known something was a little off when they said that. I've been quilting since the early 1990s, and here's what I know. According to an article by Threads magazine, when sewing machines were introduced, they cost around $125, and the average yearly income was about $500. Not only was that machine the cost equivalent of over $13,000, it was a quarter of that family's yearly salary. Sewing machines have always been an investment. As for fabric, yes, people use scraps to make quilts, and they certainly made quilts to keep their families warm, but let's stop spreading this trope about quilting being a frugal hobby. First of all, women weren't the only ones making quilts. Men do too. They still do. Second, capitalism. Third, if it was only done to make utilitarian quilts, please explain to me the gorgeous quilts made from yardage that hang in museums. People made whole cloth quilts from yardage. People made 2-color quilts from yardage. People made crazy quilts from expensive silks and velvets just to show their status in their community. This fairy tale is just as bad as not your grandmother's quilt being used to describe any modern quilting trend. How insulting that would be to the quilters in the 30s making Sunbonnet Sue and grandmother's flower garden quilts. Can we reach into the depths of our souls and think about why we quilt and use that to connect ourselves to the quilters who came before us? Why do you quilt? Is it only to keep your family warm? Or is it because you want to make something beautiful with your hands? And by the way, using a sewing machine still means that it was handmade. We are all makers and artists at heart. That is why we quilt. Hobbies can be expensive, or they can be frugal. You can play golf at a country club and have your own golf cart, or you can play golf at a public golf course. So there is no need to put that person in their place. They are nothing but the quilt police. Use your sewing machine or quilt by hand. Invest in a long arm, or use a hoop and a needle and thread. Buy yardage from a quilt shop or buy fabric at Walmart. Or thrift your fabric if you like. Do what makes you happy and spend what you want to spend. And most importantly, don't harsh on another person's squee. Come on. Oh, unless that person enjoys harming children. Can we all just gang up on that group of people, please?